How to get through a heartbreak when you are just freshly out of a relationship. Now you have to break up with the family, so to say, or the family that you've known as your own family, your own stepchildren, your own mother-in-law, father-in-law. That person was your kid's stepfather or stepmother, however the dynamic goes. How do you deal with the anxiety and the pain of separating from a whole family dynamic? Take it one day at a time, because when you go through a devastating heartbreak, or when you go through a separation from a person, a lot of times you have to separate from the family as well in order to heal. You don't want any memories of the past. You don't want them taking sides. You don't want them judging. Now, if you have a good relationship with your past in-laws, or if you have a good relationship with your ex's family and you can still hold on to them without triggering yourself, that's fine. That's a good thing. But a lot of us does not have that luxury of still being able to come around to the family functions knowing you went through a breakup. So how do you get through it? It's like you're breaking up with 17 different people. Not only are you breaking up with this person, you're breaking up with that family. And it's okay to let go. It's okay to take time for yourself. It's okay to delete, cease and desist the whole family off of your Instagram, your social media, your TikTok. Block their numbers if you have to. It's nothing personal. Even your sister-in-law, if you're close to your sister-in-law, your brothers-in-laws, and they were like your siblings. But if you know that's a trigger for you, it's okay to say, hey, I need to take a break. I'm getting over something with your brother or your sister, and I know me talking to you is a trigger. It's okay to step away from the other family, to take some time out. Even if it's young children involved, you have to put your mental health first. So if you do decide to show back up in your in-laws family or your ex's family, you'll be a better person. You won't have no resentment. You won't have no bitterness, and you won't be walking around talking about the breakup the whole time that you're with the whole time you're around the family. So when I was going through my divorce with my husband, I had to separate myself from his family, which I loved deeply, and I still do. Me and my mother-in-law was so close. My sister-in-law, I was very close to them. I love them. Nieces, nephews, they were my family as well. We have children together, so it's kind of like I still have to bring my children around to the family functions. But far as me personally, until I can stop seeing my ex-husband in all of them, I had to take a hiatus. I had to delete and block all of them. And the ones that I was really close with, I actually told them, like, I have to take a step away from your family. I can't come to no family functions, no more family reunions, dinner parties. As long as I still have hurt and resentment for your brother, your son, your cousin inside of me, the best thing that I can do is step away. It's no love lost. It's no hate towards him. But I have to merge this person's soul out of my soul, because we was connected. I have to merge this person's spirit out of my spirit. I don't want to come around y'all complaining and talking about my sorrows and my pain, because yes, this man is still a part of y'all. And I know that, family first, and y'all love him. In order for me to show up as the best person I'm meant to be for myself, for my children, and to be respectable, I have to cut off all ties with the family. And I did that for a couple years. It worked out for me very well. And when I was able to release and let him go mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, when I came back around, it was like I never left. I mean, we were closer than ever, me and the in-laws. It's like I have a newfound love for them because they respected me. They didn't bash me behind closed doors. Actually, me and my ex have a good relationship. I'm not saying that I always happy, because I have an ex where I don't see none of his family. I choose not to. I choose not to talk to them. I choose not to indulge in that relationship. But we don't have any kids, so that's fine. But the relationship that I had kids with, I knew it was going to be a time where we would have to meet up at baby showers, graduations, PTA meetings for my children, anything that the in-laws or the cousins and they was involved. Summertime come, it was a lot of events where my children would come, and when I wasn't ready, I would drop them off, because they're a very good family. They was very good for my children, very good to my children. I would drop them off. I would say, hey, but I would keep going about my business until I healed, and now I could actually be a part of the events. But what I'm saying is, if you're going through a separation and a breakup and you don't know how to let the family go, it's okay. It's okay. You will have to grieve them too, as well. You will have to grieve the old version of you and allow yourself to emerge anew without the triggers. Even if you do get triggered, you learn how to work through those triggers. But if something is a part of your pain, which I know my ex's family played a part in my pain. They themselves did not do anything to me. I'm not a victim, nothing, they didn't do anything. But I know every time that I seen them, it played a part in me being triggered, me being hurt, me spiraling out. So I had to let go. I had to free myself from what sent me over the edge. And later on down the line, like I said, I healed. It got completely better. I'm able to sit around people. I'm able to smile. I'm able to go to events. Me and my ex is very, very cool. We're actually closer than ever. But this doesn't have to be your scenario. You don't ever have to go back. I'm not saying, go back around them when you don't want to. But what I'm saying is, when it's time for you to break up with that ex and that family, or that family dynamic that you had with them is a trigger for you, you will have to separate that also.